Yo lads, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the lack of uploads. I've been really busy with work, but today it's just like another Get Woke, Go Broke story. Battlefield 5 or Battlefield V, whatever you want to call it, has been delayed a month and a day. Why is it being delayed, you may be asking? Maybe it's due to the fucking massive shitstorm they've received because Patrick Sutherland left the company. Everybody thought, why is he left? After the utter shit he was speaking to all the fans saying, if you don't like the game, don't buy it. You're just uneducated. You don't really know what happened in World War II, so don't buy the game. And people voted with their fucking wallets, and they haven't bought the game, so they've now delayed the game just over a month. They're trying to reel in more pre-orders. They're not happy with the pre-orders. There was a report that the pre-orders were down 75% less than Black Ops 4. And Black Ops 4 is fucking shit. The multiplayer game mode sucks. Unless Zombies is amazing, the Battle Royale mode is amazing. That game is pretty shit. I know firsthand, I've played both the betas and damn it was shit. We've got the Battle Royale beta coming soon, but if Battlefield 5 can't hold up against Black Ops 4, then holy fuck, this might be the death of Battlefield, lads. Now I'm sure some fucking Battlefield dick riders will have made their way onto this video. If you're gonna stick up for them, after everything they've done, I just want you to know from all gamers to fuck yourself. If you're sticking up for EA's bullshit practices, fuck yourself. I hope this game does fail. It'll give them the biggest lesson of all, not to fuck with your fan base over and over and over and over again. And it'll be two massive failures, well flops, in less than a year. Battlefront 2 flopped massively on what they expected it to sell. I think it was like 3 or 4 million less copies than they predicted. And Battlefield 5 is going to do the same. Guaranteed, lads. Guaranteed this will not sell as many as Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 was in a great damn position. After a couple months of it being out, there was all this, let's just say, people weren't happy about Infinite Warfare. That got announced and it was the most disliked Call of Duty ever. Now, we've got Black Ops 4 and it's launching alongside Battlefield 5. And COD fans are on that shit because the Black Ops franchise is revered and people love it and they'll still buy it blindly even if it doesn't have a fucking single player campaign. Battlefield doesn't have as many die-hard fans. I was a die-hard fan of both franchises, but I found myself voting with my wallet as well. I didn't purchase Infinite Warfare. Battlefield 1 was okay, by no means the best Battlefield. I think it was one of the worst. And Battlefield 5 just looks like Battlefield 1 reskinned. And this is what we're getting every single year with games now. They don't want to start again. They just reskin games. The only developers and companies and games that I can think that have done new games most recently, Witcher 3 was completely different to Witcher 2. Cyberpunk 2077 looks fucking amazing. Dying Light 2 looks fucking amazing compared to the first one. Polish game developers and publishers seem to put so much more effort in than American-based publishers and developers. Why do American ones seem so fucking lazy? Yes, I know DICE are Swedish, but they're published by EA, which is an American company. All American published games seem to just be fucking dog shit of late, and it's all these European games developers and games publishers that seem to be shooting out amazing games, and you can't argue with that. Just look at the fucking facts. Okay, so I want to get this right, just so I don't get shitloads of hate. You can be a fan of Call of Duty, Battlefield, any FPS game, I don't give a shit. I just want to speak the truth about why this game has been delayed, and I don't want those of you who are misinformed to think I'm just hating on the fucking game. Now, Jason Schreier, we know he's pretty reliable for leaks and information regarding gaming. He's written an article on why Battlefield 5 was delayed, and I'm just going to read this to you, and just tell me if you agree with the reason DICE have said why it's been delayed. Let's just say, quote unquote, why DICE say. It's not what I think, trust me. Okay, so for an article Jason Schreier wrote for Kotaku, I mean I hate Kotaku, they do publish some utter bullshit articles, but let's just put that to a side. Okay, so EA has delayed the next big Battlefield game a month, pushing it back to November 20th for what developer DICE says are final adjustments to core gameplay. Get the fuck out of here. From what people have been saying about the beta, it played fine, the gameplay was fine, it was very similar to Battlefield 1. Well yeah, it's a fucking clone. It's just reskinned Battlefield 1. It could have easily been a DLC. They just could have released it SJW pack for Battlefield 1, and they need to give us an option to turn off the SJW shit so all the soldiers are fucking men, apart from on the fronts where women actually were Give us a realistic mode, but no, DICE won't give us that, but they'll delay the game a month to make some final adjustments to core gameplay. You lying pieces of shit. You've delayed it a month and a day. Yeah, I know, I like emphasis on the day. For gameplay? No, the gameplay felt the same as Battlefield 1, so the game's been in development for, let's just say, 2.5 years. How the fuck are you going to make the gameplay so much better in a month? Eh? You can't, DICE. Stop fucking lying. You just don't want to compete with Call of Duty Black Ops 4. You don't want... When games get ranked, basically, when they come out, they get ranked as the best selling of that week, the best selling of that month. What DICE thinks is going to happen, if they delay it a month to November, they think that Battlefield might have November's strongest sales month, that they'll outsell Black Ops 4, and that's just not true. Black Ops 4 will be in its second month of release, and it'll still sell more than Battlefield 5. This is how much people hate EA and hate DICE at the minute. From the shit Patrick Soderlund said, yes, I know he's left, but that negative stigma isn't just going to vanish overnight. I won't forget, lots of my viewers won't forget, and rightly so. Why should we forget? Why should we let them off the hook that easy when they've spoke down to us like shit? Even Activision don't say shit that bad, and they are pieces of shit who've been known to pay off YouTubers in the past, and I'm sure EA have got some Battlefield YouTubers under their fucking wing. They'll be paying some of them. Let's not name names. So what EA and DICE effectively have done, they've delayed it a month because they think it's going to have better sales numbers, and again, I'll emphasise on that, it's not. It's not. Black Ops 4 will outsell it in November, it'll outsell it in December, it'll outsell it for the next goddamn year. Infinite Warfare managed to outsell Battlefield 1, which was DICE's best received Battlefield game ever, because of how well it fell into people hating Call of Duty at that time, looking for a new FPS game, and DICE were laughing themselves all the way to the bank, and they still couldn't outsell Call of Duty. So while Call of Duty's got a little bit more, let's just say people are more on the Black Ops 4 hype train than they were Infinite Warfare, and Battlefield's pissed off, let's just say 50% of its core fans. You think a month delay is going to make a difference to the overall sales of this game, then you are naive. This game is going to underperform massively, and if it underperforms as much as I think it will, it might be the death of the Battlefield franchise, and we might see my favourite FPS game of all time, Medal of Honor, reimagined, reinvigorated, and I would love that shit. I've made multiple videos on Medal of Honor, and I want it to come back, and I might just make another. I think if Battlefield does shit, we're going to see Medal of Honor brought back from the grave, because EA still own the rights to it, DICE still developed Medal of Honor, and it's been on the shelf since Medal of Honor Warfighter, which was like 5 years ago, and that's just a perfect excuse for EA. If this does shit, Medal of Honor will come back, and that is to compete with Call of Duty, sale for sale, punch for punch. It's the same sort of gameplay, same sort of small scale maps, same sort of weapons, whereas Battlefield has a different market. It reaches out to the hardcore games and people who want massive maps, massive vehicles, but Call of Duty are doing that this year. You've got vehicles, you've got the 100-player Battle Royale mode, or whatever the fuck it's going to do. That's all I really want to say about this, lads. Don't buy into EA and DICE's bullshit. You know why it's been delayed just as well as me. Anyway, lads, if you did enjoy the video, smash thumbs up. If you didn't, hit dislike. Subscribe if you're new, and make sure you turn on post notifications. All my social media links will be in the description. I love you all, and I will see you all in the next video.
But they still fall in love, and I don't understand it. Foreign chicks on me, and she speak another language like she from another planet. She struggle when I'm gone, it's hard when I leave. Being Ricky Pin with my heart on my sleeve, and she tell me that she love me, but it's hard to believe, cause I'm coming and going. I mean, I come and I leave, and I swear I'm really not that shit.